Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive on someone who really caught my eye on LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Charl Paulse, he's a South African musician and entrepreneur. And, I thought his profile was just a really fascinating example.
I agree.
Of someone who's built a really multifaceted career.
And, you mentioned experience, expertise, and professionalism.
Yes.
And I think that's what his profile really exemplifies.
Yeah. In fact, you hit the nail on the head. And what's interesting is that you think of a musician's career path as being fairly straightforward.
Right.
But his journey, right from the start, kind of takes a left turn.
Yeah.
Back in 2011, he actually decided to leave a scientific research program.
Wow.
To dedicate himself fully to music education and performance.
That's quite a leap.
It is a leap of faith.
Yeah, but you know what? I think you see this a lot with people who are high achievers, having that scientific mindset. It actually translates really well into artistic discipline.
It's that analytical approach.
Exactly. It's not just about following a passion, it's about applying those analytical skills to a different field.
So it's not just a passion project. This is a strategic career pivot.
Absolutely.
And speaking of strategy, let's look at the way he presents his credentials.
Yeah.
He doesn't just say, I studied music.
Yeah.
He's very specific about it. Trinity College, London, University of West London. He's laying it all out there.
Yes, and I think that's key because it really shows that he takes his craft seriously, He's invested the time and the effort to really develop those skills at a high level, and that's really a hallmark of professionalism.
Yeah, it's like he's saying, I didn't just dabble, I went all in.
Exactly.
And this commitment really comes across when you look at his work as an educator. We see that he's registered with the London College of Music Examination Board.
The LCME.
LCME, yeah, for those in the know.
Right.
And what's really impressive is his students consistently receive top awards.
Yes.
So we're talking about a track record of excellence here.
This is where I think you see the difference between a good teacher and a great teacher.
Oh, interesting.
Because it's not just about delivering the curriculum.
Right.
It's about understanding each student's potential and nurturing those talents. And, those high marks, those distinctions between 89% and 93%, from students of music educators he's mentored.
Wow.
That's not luck. That's a system.
That's a method.
Yes. There's a method to his teaching.
It's like a ripple effect of expertise.
That's a great way to put it.
And think about this. He's teaching internationally. Namibia, Zambia, China, the UK.
That's impressive.
And he's maintaining those high standards everywhere he goes.
It speaks volumes about his adaptability,
Definitely.
being able to adjust to different learning environments, different cultures.
Yeah.
It's a valuable skill in any profession.
Absolutely. And it shows a willingness to learn and grow.
Which is essential,
Right.
for long-term success.
Okay, so we've established Charl as a gifted educator. But here's where things get even more interesting.
Okay.
He's not just teaching music. He's performing at a very high level as well.
I was going to say, he's quite the performer.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about prestigious South African orchestras. The South African College of Music, Conspirito Philharmonic Chamber Orchestra, Mother City Orchestra, Heidelberg Chamber Orchestra. I mean, these are not amateur groups.
No, those are some very prestigious ensembles.
Right.
And to get into those orchestras, you need more than just talent. You need dedication, you need discipline, you need to be able to collaborate with other highly skilled musicians.
Yeah, it's a whole other level.
It really is.
And just when you think it can't get any more impressive, we find out that Charl is also a session musician.
Oh, wow.
So for those who don't know, a session musician is like a hired gun.
Okay.
They come in and record specific parts for albums or, in this case, TV productions.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about local gigs here.
Right.
We're talking productions for Germany's ZDF network, which is a major international broadcaster.
That's fantastic. Session work, it demands a very specific skill set.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you need to be able to sight read flawlessly. You have to be able to adapt to different musical styles on the fly.
Wow.
And deliver a perfect performance under pressure.
So talk about versatility.
Oh, it's incredibly valuable. And it really shows, his ability to thrive in those high pressure environments.
Yeah. I mean, this is someone who clearly knows how to handle the heat.
He does.
And deliver under pressure.
Absolutely. It also speaks to his ability to work independently and deliver those high quality results, even when you're under a deadline.
Yeah.
That's a level of professionalism that people really look for.
Right. And remember, this is all on top of his teaching and his orchestral work.
It's true.
This is a multi-hyphenate career if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, a true Renaissance man.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
Charl doesn't just stop at music.
Okay.
He's also got that entrepreneurial spirit.
Uh-huh.
And you can see this in his profile where he mentions his involvement in managing events like the South African big band competitions.
Now that's interesting because it shows you how transferable skills can really broaden your horizon.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, you think about the organizational skills, the attention to detail, the leadership qualities that you need to manage something like that. Those are valuable assets no matter what industry you're in.
And he doesn't just stick to the music world either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was also involved in managing Mediclinic South Africa's National Doctors Award.
Wow.
So talk about range.
That's impressive. And, you know, it shows he's not afraid to step outside of his comfort zone.
Right.
To apply his skills to new and challenging situations.
I know. That kind of versatility.
It's valuable.
Especially in today's job market.
Absolutely.
And then on top of all of this, you know, we've got the teaching, the performing, the entrepreneurial ventures. There's also his philanthropic work. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he actually founded African Maestros International.
I've heard of them.
It's a nonprofit that uses music to improve socioeconomic conditions in disadvantaged communities.
That's incredible.
I mean, this is not just a musician.
No.
This is a leader with a vision.
Yeah, and I think this really highlights how you can leverage your expertise for a good cause. You know, using your skills and your knowledge to make a positive impact on the world.
So Charl's not just building a career.
Right.
He's building a legacy.
He is.
Okay, so we've gone through his journey from science to music. We talked about his success as an educator, a performer, an entrepreneur, and now we see this commitment to giving back.
Yeah.
It's almost overwhelming.
It is.
How much he's accomplished.
It's very impressive.
But I think what's really striking is the way he presents it all on his LinkedIn profile.
You know what? I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
His profile, it's not just a list of achievements.
Right.
It's really like a carefully crafted story.
It's a narrative.
Yes. And he uses keywords so effectively to highlight his skills and experience, and the way he structures the information makes it so easy to follow his career path.
And I mean, those recommendations he's received are like gold.
Oh, they're fantastic.
They provide that social proof
of
his abilities and his character.
Especially in today's digital world, it's so important.
Right. You know, it's one thing to say you're great, but it's another thing to have respected professionals vouching for you.
Exactly. Those recommendations, they really speak volumes about his professionalism and the impact he's had on others.
It's that reminder that, you know, building those strong relationships and earning the respect of your peers.
Yes.
I mean, that's essential for long-term success.
It really is.
So as we sort of move towards wrapping up this deep dive into Charl's career, I think the biggest takeaway here is that experience, expertise, and professionalism aren't just buzzwords.
Right.
They're qualities that you actively cultivate.
Absolutely.
And demonstrate through your actions, your dedication.
Your commitment to growth.
Exactly.
I couldn't agree more.
And Charl's story really beautifully illustrates that.
It does. It's inspiring to see how he combines his passion for music with that entrepreneurial spirit and his desire to make a difference.
It really is.
It's a really powerful reminder that true success, you know, it's not just about climbing the ladder or making a lot of money.
Right.
It's about finding meaning and purpose in your work.
Exactly.
And using your skills to contribute to something bigger than yourself.
And his LinkedIn profile really reflects that. You know,
yes, it's very intentional.
It's so meticulously crafted.
It is.
And it's a testament to his commitment to presenting himself in a way that really reflects those values.
It's a masterclass in how to showcase your professional journey in a way that's both compelling and authentic.
Yeah, it's almost like he's saying, this is my story, this is what I stand for, and this is how I can contribute.
That's a great way to put it.
And in doing so, you know, he's not just building a career, he's building a personal brand.
He is, and you know, that's so crucial in today's world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, having a strong personal brand can really make all the difference. Right. It's about showcasing your unique skills and your experiences in a way that resonates with other people.
So you're seen as the expert.
Exactly.
In your field.
And Charl's profile does that perfectly.
So I don't know about you, but as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into Charl Paulse's world, I'm left with this feeling of
what?
Possibility, you know? It's this reminder that we all have a story to tell.
We do.
And that by strategically showcasing our experiences and our expertise, we can really create careers that are both personally fulfilling and impactful.
I completely agree. You know, Charl's journey shows us that success isn't about following some predetermined path.
Right.
It's about forging your own way, embracing opportunities.
And constantly evolving.
Yes. And his LinkedIn profile is like this amazing roadmap for anyone who wants to do the same.
It's that reminder that experience, expertise, and professionalism aren't just these abstract concepts. They're qualities that we can cultivate and showcase to the world, both online and offline. So as we sign off today, I want to leave you with a question.
Okay.
What's your story? How can you use your unique experiences and skills to make a difference?
That's a great question for our listeners to think about. And, you know, if you're looking for inspiration, I highly recommend checking out Charl's full LinkedIn profile. It's full of insights, and it's a fantastic example of how to craft a professional narrative that really stands out.
Great advice. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of Charl Paulse.
It was my pleasure.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep sharing your unique talents with the world.